Wah wah. What's new?
Pussycat.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hi, I'm Resisting Boredom's Richard Buckner.
Brandon Kaiser.
Brian Haas. Kid Common Cold.
Yeah, we need to say it differently each time. Anyways, this is going to be something a little different. This is a thing we're working on, so this might not be how this ends up, but we're going to try it. We're going to see what we can do with it. Basically, it's going to be a discussion-based show or part of a show eventually, but for now, a show in which we basically just check in, see what all of us have been up to throughout the week, maybe something we watched, maybe something we played, maybe something we heard about.
Yeah, like
Whatever it ends up being.
You ever sit around with your friends going like, what the fuck have you done lately? That's essentially what this is, except we're not your friends, so hey.
We're friends with each other, so we can do this.
Entertain more.
You know what? You guys can be our friends. Alright? Leave a comment for Kit, and then you can be our friends, because that's what he always wants.
Do it.
But anyways, so we're going to do this, we're going to talk about random stuff. Whatever's been going on this week for us. Might be old stuff, might be new stuff, might be news, might be games, might be movies, might be TV shows. Whatever it may be, who knows? We're going to let it go where it goes, though, and try to bring back some of the loose discussion aspects of the show originally when it was just an audio podcast. That's the goal. So bear with us. We will try to tweak this and work it into something cool, unless it is awesome right away, in which case we'll do it again. So, who would like to start us off? What's something that happened? Now we're making this formatted.
You're making this format.
Yeah, I know. It's my fault.
Damn it.
So Richard, what's been going on with you lately?
Well, I've been... Oh, wait. Taking advantage of the Games for Gold. I took advantage and downloaded Sleeping Dogs. I've been playing that a lot lately. And surprisingly, it's been very fun. Music-wise, I love the Roadrunner records, because that's really the only station that's worth listening to on it.
Music, just like any other thing.
It is. It's Roadrunner records. There's Opeth, there's Fear Factory, there's Devil Driver, stuff like that.
So you're saying a better soundtrack than Grand Theft Auto 5?
Yes.
Oh, Grand Theft Auto 5 has TV.
Oh, I like Grand Theft Auto 5 soundtrack. Most of it, or some of it. I shouldn't say most of it. Some of it.
This is a solid station where I like all the music.
Yeah, this is a... Well, because there isn't a station in Grand Theft Auto 5 to meet your metal needs.
Exactly.
So, this does that.
It does.
So how's it feel slaughtering a bunch of Asian people as an Asian person?
I knew Kit was going to bring this up as a racist.
No, because he told me, they're like, haha, I just killed some of your people. I was like, what? He was like, don't worry, I'm going to kill them too. They're like, what? That's the character I play in the game. I'm like, oh. Confused now.
Just, it feels good to be kicking ass sometimes, yeah.
He doesn't reference it as a game. He's just like, so I killed some of your people.
So is it pretty much just like Grand Theft Auto in a sense, or like...
It's an open world game.
It is.
Did you play the demo?
No.
Because there's a free demo. You can try it.
I'm probably not going to.
And it was free on Gold. You could have at least said, I am purchasing this, and then not downloaded it.
I didn't.
Well, that's just lazy.
Yeah.
That's just lazy.
I don't think I'm going to play it.
I don't know, I had fun with it.
I almost downloaded Assassin's Creed 2. Like 2. The one... Did they have 3?
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was 2.
No, they had 2.
Oh, never mind then, because I had 2. Doesn't matter.
Me and Richard thought about doing the Tomb Raider one that's on there now, the Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light. We talked about that last night, but Richard didn't have it, and I did, so couldn't play co-op. But yeah, Games for Gold is getting better, right?
It is.
It's still not as good as PlayStation Plus.
Have you downloaded a lot of things from Gamers Gold? Games for Gold?
Games for Gold, I got. There's a few. Crackdown, I downloaded that.
The first one?
Yep. And then there was...
I don't even remember that. Oh, wait, I do.
Yeah, Crackdown, Sleeping Dogs, and then, Assassin's Creed. I think those 3 for sure.
I think the closest thing I've downloaded, I'm not even sure if it was Games for Gold or just like it was free now, but I downloaded that poker app they had.
Oh, okay.
For your,
the
avatar.
multiplayer one.
Yeah. Never used it. Just fucking have it. I don't know why. Maybe one day we're gonna play that, but you guys need like a gig free. That's the one thing. Yeah, so...
Okay.
I
mean, it's free though. I mean, there's nothing...
I haven't played it yet.
You don't have to download it. You can just tell it so that your account is now linked to being able to download the game whenever you want. Even if you don't think, I don't know if I want to play this ever.
I had room. I didn't care.
But I'm saying you don't even need the room. Like you can just.
Oh, you mean for the games I did know?
Yeah, you can just purchase it for free and and then not download it, and then years later download it.
I haven't found things I really just wanted to play.
My 10-year-old brother does this.
No, it's not because I don't know what
I do the same thing with PlayStation
It's
Plus.
more or less I didn't see, like, I really was never really interested in Sleeping Dogs.
Yeah, but I do the same thing with PlayStation Plus. BioShock Infinite right now is free. I have it for 360, but I still told it that I purchased it on PlayStation 3 because if I decide, I kind of want to play this on PlayStation 3 now, or I feel like playing it, I can download it then and then play it because my account is now linked to having BioShock Infinite. I did it with a bunch of games, even some that I already owned. Like XCOM, I sold it. I wanted XCOM, even though I have XCOM for 360. All that kind of stuff. So
Yeah, just none of the games.
you don't have to download the stuff. You can just link it to your account so you're safe.
Like, in case one day I decide I want to play it, I don't see that happening.
Okay, well...
I'm easier for forgetting. Like,
even if
just
you never download it,
I'm
there's
easier,
no harm in doing
I'm
it.
just kind of easier just going like, well, forget that. At some point, I'm sure. That's that thing. And plus, like, the whole BioShock Infinite, like, my brother has that, and he has a bunch of other games I just didn't bother buying.
That's not the
I've never
point.
played it.
That's not the point, but yeah.
I'm just saying, just in general, like, if there's anything even close to something.
Okay. Alright. So, what have you been up to, Kit?
I went Loot the World app crazy for a day there.
I don't know what this is. You're going to have to tell me what this Loot the World thing
It's an app I downloaded from Android Marketplace. It pretty much, you can scan QR codes or UPC. Is it UPC codes, right?
I believe it's
Yeah,
UPC codes.
And like
Well, the camera can see that, Richard. You are now searching for the app, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
and any sort of
Okay.
barcode, and it pretty much goes to your Shift account for Borderlands like 2.
Oh, it's a Borderlands
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
It actually,
Yeah.
you can get from the UPC codes and the barcodes weapons, like, or shields or relics. Even
How does that work?
each code actually has pretty much like a predetermined weapon in there, I guess. Like, you could scan, like, if you scan
So everything in the world...
is scannable.
Okay, but it all has a designated thing?
Apparently.
That can't be.
Like, if I scan,
that
if
can't
I
be
scan
possible.
something
That can't
and
be
Richard
possible.
scans it, it seems to be the same thing, or at least
I mean, like, they have their own individual thing.
individual.
Like, scan the barcode on your orange juice or something. That's
Yeah,
flip
like-
right?
Just
Give us a taste.
Yeah, let me see. Like, is it going to be
Because
a...
mine's not linked to my
Is it going to be
Shift account.
Is it going to be an orange juice gun then?
no,
Like what?
no. It's just gonna be.
That's what I'm saying. Is it specific to the item?
I prepared to shoot. It's finding shift. There it goes. Don't fucking be a bitch on this.
You should probably straighten that. This is great.
Yeah.
This is great
It's
footage.
focusing.
This is great footage, guys.
Just trust us.
My hand's getting tired holding this thing up.
Because you're at such a weird
Come
angle.
on, man.
Got it. Jesus.
Yeah, you had to.
All right, I should have picked the update one up. All right, and they
You gotta
gave
work
me.
out more. Your arms like couldn't.
Shut up.
Pull it up.
They gave me a level 14 shield. That's what
Okay.
that gave me, and it gives you the whole stats.
So it's random.
Yeah, and it's
gotta be random,
It's pretty
right?
random, but if I erase it and I scan it again, it's the same thing. Right? So,
Oh, so they remember it.
Yeah,
it's
they
like a
remember-
memory thing.
kind of like, well, we can see what Richard gets, but he doesn't have his signed up to this thing. Either way,
Yeah, we could have tested this on camera, live, for the internet.
me and Josh were playing online, and we just downloaded at the same time, and we just started wandering around our respective homes, just scanning random fucking
That's
stuff.
cool. That's like a, what is it called? Damn it. Great footage, guys. This is, it's the reality. What is it called? I can't think of the name. Everyone's
Well,
out there yelling right now. What is it called? Like the thing where, like you take your DS and then you can do that like shooting game where you look around and you put people's heads on it and stuff and like,
Don't
what is
know
it
that
called? It's like active reality or something. I don't remember what it is.
I
But
don't
anyways,
remember that
yeah, I'm
But,
just blanking on the word. But there's a name for it, but it's like that,
But it's fun.
where it's kind of like bringing the real world into your game in a way.
Yeah, kind of. I fucking scan a lot of shit, pretty much. And like, though they have like a certain cap, like you only have like 20 things you can scan. And like you have an inventory of things you scan, and then of those things you scan, you can send them to your shift code. But you only you need a stamp to send them to your shift code, and they start you off with 3. So you can only start off with 3 things of shit. Like
How do you get more?
that's the thing I had to like Josh looked up, and like the
Is this a microtransaction thing?
No, I don't think you can buy stamps yet. So that's probably going to be something they could do. But you can scan codes for more stamps. Like the Twitter, like Borderlands
scan
2,
Twitter?
Borderlands 2 Twitter or Gearbox Software's Twitter.
Okay.
Like they like put they post like UPC codes on there, or sorry QR codes on there. You can scan. Same thing with a Facebook page.
Huh.
And then like I went to orcs.com. They have a website that it's a gaming Wikipedia. They actually have a bunch of codes you scan. They actually tell you what they are. Like these are pistol lists. These are the SMG
that's
list.
cheap.
It is cheap, but I essentially just went to the list for the stamps.
Oh.
And I scanned like a bunch of stamps. I got about 13 so far. I'm sure that like in time we'll figure out what we need to scan to actually get more stamps in general.
Huh.
But
If anything else, this is an interesting experiment.
I found some pretty cool things. The only problem is these cool things are like levels ahead of my characters, and it's just, like,
isn't all the best stuff leveled ahead of your
always,
character?
yeah. And it's like, I'm getting dangerously low. Like you can erase things off your inventory, but I'm at like freaking 16, 17. So I need to get rid of some things so that like this side, like okay, I'm not going to use this. This is like by the time I reach that level, I'm probably going to find something better. I'll just get rid of it. That's why I'm going to have to make some decisions, and I'm probably going to have to scan some more things because there's like fucking. I went through the whole.
Do you like go through a store with this thing?
No, but I went through my entire Harry Potter collection. I was like, scan, flip. That's what I did. And it was fun.
Okay.
But, like, the UPC codes are kind of hard to come by, but occasionally, but they tend to
So
give
there
you
are
stuff.
codes you can scan and you won't get anything?
No, you get stuff.
Okay, so
Like,
it
sometimes
is-
you'll have trouble scanning some things, and it'll tell you if you already scanned it, and
Okay.
it'll tell you, like, sometimes it'll tell you that, like, if a code, like, there's some codes, like, I was scanning on the computer at the website that weren't official codes or something like that, which didn't make any sense to me, but I'm guessing that just means that someone made it up. I don't know how you do
weird,
that.
man.
Yeah, I scanned the back of my driver's license. There's a fucking QR code, like, thing
Yeah.
back there, scan that.
And what'd you get?
A not great sniper rifle.
So it's adequate to what you are.
Apparently. But yeah, it's fun. It's kind of neat if you just like, if you just kind of feel like it. Usually, if I see a QR code, I just go, "Ooh, I gotta scan that," because usually those are the ones I notice.
What if Gearbox now has your ID information? Like, what if they're stealing your shit, man?
Like, what shit are they stealing?
Oh, I don't know what they'd want, but I'm just saying, like, you know, it's typical paranoid consumerism, I guess.
Good luck. That's all I gotta say about that. But yeah, it's just a fun thing to just do if you notice that there's any QR codes or anything. Well, you're gonna notice there are codes and shit.
Yeah.
It's fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Brian?
What have I been doing? Well, I switched over. I started CPU mining Dogecoin because it's all the rage these days.
It's keeping your house warm.
Oh yeah, it's.
You missed out on the Conyoins or whatever?
I missed out on that boat, but
Coignes?
with these harsh Wisconsin winters, I'm appreciating all those computers keeping my house warm.
That's true.
So started doing that. I moved over one of my little computers with only 2 graphics cards to Middlecoin, seeing if that will improve my.
How many different kind of coins
I
are
was
there?
about to
now?
ask that.
I don't know if it's quite thousands, but there's.
Do you think that's a problem with it catching on? Is that there isn't like one set? This kind of coin is the standard. You know,
Yes
like,
and no, because everyone knows Bitcoin is the standard.
Well, yeah.
But I don't
But
think it's
like
bad.
you said, you're moving over to doing these other things now.
Yeah, it's
And
it's
just like
It takes a while to mine the bitcoins, doesn't it?
oh, it takes forever now.
So like these other ones are smaller denominations, but you can mine them quicker.
Yeah,
but they're
basically.
probably worth less then.
Yeah,
They're worth less.
They're
but
worth
some,
less, but
some people are banking on the fact that they'll be worth more later on. They thought they missed the bus with Bitcoin.
Okay, yeah, they thought they were late for
Yeah,
that party.
yeah. So they think they'll get in early on this, or they like certain things because most of them have differences. Some of the real crafty ones are just cheap clones and don't really bring anything else new to the table. But like the Dogecoin there's like everybody likes that it's lighthearted and that there's like
It's a currency. How
Yeah.
is it lighthearted?
it's a meme currency.
You know,
look it up. It's,
George Washington has
People
that
like it.
fun little smirk on a dollar. That's
yeah. Well, I don't know.
it's a lighthearted
It's
currency.
saying there's people that flock to it just because they don't take themselves too seriously. And I figured
That's great.
I'll get a couple of those.
Do you watch Almost Human?
No, I don't.
Because you do know that currency in that show is bitcoins.
Is it really?
It's a futuristic show, and they always say like, "Oh, he has this many bitcoins."
Like, do you have any money? He was like, yeah, hit the money in the sock, Bitcoin.
Yeah, there was like, how many bitcoins do you have on that flash drive? Like whenever they like are transferring, like it's kind of cool that they are using real life to inform the future that they are.
Well, shit, no, I have to watch that.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's a great show, anyways. But yeah, that was just one of the things I've noticed watching that show. Is I'm like, holy crap, they're actually thinking bitcoins. This is the future.
Did you miss like recently like another Bitcoin like crash or some shit? Josh told me you missed some opportunity to sell your Bitcoins for good money.
I mean, sometimes they go up, sometimes they go down. I'm bullish. I think they'll be, in the long term, they'll be going up. So I don't really care about the short term too much. But otherwise, I've been watching a lot of movies. A couple that are on Netflix that I enjoyed are Maniac, which has Elijah Wood in it. It's pretty popular now. I've heard about it through the
This is a
internet.
discussion, man. This is a discussion. You're telling us. You're not telling them. These are the things we gotta work on. So you saw Maniac. I've heard of that. I have that in my list. I just haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I finally got around to it. So.
And it was good though.
Yeah, it's different.
I think I remember seeing a cover of this. Does Shia
LaBeouf. No, Shia LaBeouf may be amazing.
Does Elijah Wood look really crazy on the cover?
I think so.
Pretty crazy. I think he's got a knife or something.
Yeah.
But
I imagine.
yeah, you see his reflection in the knife.
I imagine him to behave.
And he's wearing the Charlie Brown shirt from Sin City. No, it's not that.
I was gonna mention
It's
him
not
more like
at all.
Kevin. I thought it was gonna be like Kevin from Sin City.
Yeah,
just go
no,
like
yeah.
fucking ape shit.
Yeah, it's
wide-eyed and creepy.
That's not what it is.
He does it terrifically though.
All right, so what else you got?
The other thing I have is Emperor.
'Cause you watched a bunch of movies, right?
Oh, I watched a bunch of movies.
Yeah.
Emperor, which you kind of have to jump through some hoops to get on Canadian Netflix, or it might be on some of the other ones too. But I watched it on Canadian, and it's about towards the end of World War II, whether or not they're going to convict the Emperor of Japan on war crimes. So it's pretty interesting. It's got Tommy Lee Jones as MacArthur.
So it's not a small little movie. It's pretty big if it has Tommy Lee Jones and stuff.
You can tell it's kind.
Hey, Tommy Lee Jones is a
Oh yeah. It's you can tell.
I agree, but
No, I just love the look on Kit's face where he's like, Tommy Lee Jones? What the fuck are you talking about?
it's
Tommy Lee Jones was Harvey Dent, man.
okay. I'm just gonna say this real quick, and then
And
we'll
Agent K.
I don't hate Tommy Lee Jones. I don't have anything against Tommy Lee Jones. I enjoy Tommy Lee Jones. He just made some weird
Decisions? Yeah.
in his career. But Brian,
I think this kind of goes along with that. I think he should, and not in a bad way, but in a way that he goes with. He'll pick a role that he identifies with, even if it's not the. I don't know. You know.
Okay.
I think
something different.
I think he wanted to play MacArthur. I think that's probably why he got on this, not low budget, but lower.
Yeah. I'm sure it's not a huge movie, but
Yeah, it's not a huge. It's not small either, but it's kind of in the middle.
It's not a micro budget or anything.
Yeah.
All right, what else have you watched?
Watched Moonrise Kingdom.
I want to watch that. It's on HBO every once in a while.
what's
Yeah.
Sunrise Kingdom again?
It's
Wes Anderson
Yeah,
movie?
Wes Anderson movie.
With Edward Norton and Bruce Willis, and it's about those kids that like the ones at camp, and then the girls at something, and they run
there
away.
you go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Bill Murray's in it, of course, 'cause it's a Wes Anderson movie.
Is that
Yeah,
the
come
guy
on.
who did World Tenenbaums and?
Yeah.
All
And
right.
Rushmore and Steve Zissou and all that stuff.
Because I didn't know who that director is.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I know. I speak in director, and you guys don't.
I really liked, especially Edward Norton in it. I liked him as
Yeah.
a Scoutmaster. Or
I think the new
Episodes.
Wes Anderson movie looks pretty sweet. The Grand Budapest Hotel, or whatever the hell that thing is called. The one
Yeah.
with like all those people in it, like a ton of big name people in it, and it looks crazy as shit, but it could be really entertaining. That's kind of how Wes Anderson movies are. It's like,
Yeah.
this is some crazy shit, but as long as you're entertained by it, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this is
Do you
pretty
do
cool.
Life Aquatica too?
Yeah, he did Life Aquatic. I
Oh,
said
yeah.
Steve Zissou. Sorry, I didn't call it.
Sorry, I
Life
missed
Aquatic.
Steve Zissou. I was
Yes.
thinking Life
He
Aquatica.
did Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou.
yeah. Yeah, that was real fun. I like that. Finally watched Casino. That's
Which I list of shame.
yeah, that's one of the ones you should watch. So I
Yes.
finally got around to it after all the hearing about it.
It just kind of went on a little bit.
It was a very long.
But we're not
movie.
reviewing it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all.
But it was
We're not reviewing it. I enjoyed it. It was just.
Yeah.
You were just about to nitpick it. That's all I'm saying.
Going with another De Niro movie. I watched The Family.
How was that?
I liked
I
it.
heard mixed things.
I was going in
I
with
heard
it
mixed
because
things.
I like De Niro.
You're a huge Diane Agron or whatever fan, right?
I mean, she was okay.
You're a Gleek, so you're like, oh, I need to watch me this.
No, but I liked it. The whole family was good. They all had their little.
Was it supposed to be a comedy, or what was that supposed to be? Because I remember the trailer
I
spinning.
thought it was like a mob comedy sort of thing.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure if it was supposed to be funny or not.
It was half serious, half
Yeah,
funny.
it's kind of both.
I figured it's like Analyze This almost.
Kind of, I guess. I never saw anything like this.
Is that seriously what Robert De Niro does now? He just does like mob comedies?
I don't think Meet the Parents was a mob comedy, but and American Hustle
you got
isn't
me
a
there.
mob. Well,
He was in the CIA,
Yeah.
but you got me there.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was.
Spoiler alert, he was in the CIA in Meet the Parents.
I don't think Silver Linings Playbook was a mob comedy.
Was he in that?
Yeah, he was the dad.
Oh.
He was great in it. That cast alone is excellent all the way around.
Well, I mean, is that primarily what he does? How about
I
that?
guess.
Primarily?
All right, so what else you got? Family, so you thought it was surprisingly good?
Yeah, not surprisingly good because I went in with pretty big
Oh,
expectations.
really?
I really like the trailers.
Okay, so
I finally caught up on Machete Kills, which I knew I was going to love it, and it delivered exactly what I wanted.
did you like it better than the first one or less?
Oh, I might go a little. I liked it a little bit more. I think
Me too.
it's
Not even
at
a
least
little
as
bit.
equal.
I liked it quite a bit more.
Mm.
I thought they went more over the top with that, and they
Over the
they took
top?
It, yes, I did that purposely to put the image on the screen, but they took it that next step to me.
Yeah.
I think the third one's going to go even way over the edge. Like it's going to
Yeah, it's Machete Kills
That is
in space.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
I think that'll be when
Take my
finally,
money, give me a new pair of pants.
I hope-
I need to see this movie.
I hope that'll be when I finally love the franchise. Like I've always enjoyed Machete, but Machete 1 was kind of slow in parts and stuff. Machete 2 got better. I'm thinking this third one, if they do
Machete
make
one
it,
was also a little preachy, a little political,
yeah, it was
a little bit.
preachy. Yeah.
They got to get
Right.
Leonardo DiCaprio for that.
What?
The Man in the Iron Mask, played by Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh yeah, you know what? At this point, he might do it. Like I'm not convinced that he
And
won't do
he'll
it.
win an Oscar for it too. And it'll be fucking hilarious.
No, he'll win a Golden Globe for Best Comedic Performance, and then he can complain about, I never thought I'd win a Comedic Performance Award.
Apparently, I
That's
made
true.
long choices in my life. I'm gonna do more comedies.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Mel Gibson in that movie?
He was good.
He's great.
Yeah.
That was great.
He was
Great.
hilarious.
Can't go wrong with that.
All right, what else did you watch before we talk about Machete Kills for half an hour?
That's pretty much all the or I have seen some other movies, but those are the big ones that made my list.
Okay.
But I also picked up a couple games in the Steam sale,
Ooh.
and so I
You did a
wanted to
lot
mention
this week. Like the rest of us had like one thing, and you had a list of
that.
things.
I got the time on my hands. So.
Yeah, that's true.
I
All right, so you played some Steam sale stuff.
Yep, I started
I played
playing
some of that myself.
Assassin's Creed, the new one.
4.
4. Yep.
Yeah, I gotta get that for PS4. I gotta catch up though. I'm working my way through the Assassin's Creed series. I
Oh.
just finished Revelations last night.
He did.
Now I move on to 3.
I said
And
fuck
then
it.
I'll move on to
I'm
4.
starting at 4. Just fuck it.
No, well, I started from the beginning, and I just it comes out every year, so I just got distracted and didn't play it for like a couple of years, and suddenly I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Why did you do this? And now I have to try to catch up because I feel I have to, even though I don't. But all right, so you liking it?
Oh yeah, I'm still at the very beginning as well, like maybe 5% of the way through.
Ship combat? Have you done that yet?
Well, they start you out on that.
Oh,
just
I don't know.
a little bit, but that was real fun. And
Because that's what everybody loves. It's a
Yeah.
ship combat.
but it was real fun. So
Cool.
and then I also picked up Civ 5.
I got that for free and haven't played it yet.
It's a huge.
When
time
they did
sink,
that voting
and I love
thing,
it.
is that how you got it too? Is the voting thing you get for free?
It wasn't free.
That
but
was
I
a
got
while
it cheap.
ago, but
Yeah,
I got it for free.
I got it. I don't know. What was it?
I didn't get
Maybe
Brave New
10
World
bucks.
with it, but
I picked up Brave New World at the end.
Okay.
So
on
I
like
got
Steam
that.
sale or whatever.
Yep. So
Sweet.
huge. All right, I'll just play for a half hour, and you wake up the next morning late for whatever you have to do. and
That's yeah. I don't know. I played Civ Rev, the demo for 360 or whatever, and I wasn't really that into it. But I feel like maybe the full game I'd be more. Like, I don't know.
It might be because of the. I don't know. I'm a huge PC gamer, so I don't know if it's the same on both. But yeah, huge time sink.
All right. So what have I been doing? You mentioned Steam sale.
Yep.
I played a little Papers, Please recently. It's been pretty awesome, but in the weirdest way. Like, I didn't know it'd be so fun being a border decision maker.
Border patrol.
Yeah, border. Well, that's not really border patrol. I'm not like patrolling the border looking for immigrants or anything. It's more of
Border
I determine
guard.
whether you get into the damn country.
Border
basically.
guard.
Yeah. strangely fun. So that's what I've been playing on PC lately. I mentioned I'd just beat Assassin's Creed Revelations, so I don't really think I need to go into that at all. I've been watching a ton of TV because everything came back. You know, all the shows came back from their winter break, or are in the process of coming back. And I watch too much TV, and so I have to try to keep up in some way. So I try to watch some of it. A lot of new shows have been starting lately. The January premieres of new shows. Like last year was The Following and some other things that I don't remember. But
I'm sure you started watching Enlisted.
no. I didn't think it looked very good. I mean,
It's not, but you have to. Or I have
It's
to watch
not. You have to watch it.
Yeah.
I've heard it's decent. Like,
It
I've
was
actually
okay.
heard it's not as bad as you think it would be.
No, but that's not huge praise.
Yeah. So a couple things on TV. There's been a lot of new shows, aside from Enlisted, that I've been watching. The first one I think that came out was Intelligence, if I remember correctly. Intelligence is the Josh Holloway show where he has a chip in his brain, kind of bionic man-ish sort of stuff, except for he's like always connected to the internet. He can look up people based on their face patterns and shit like that. And at first I wasn't that into it in the first episode, but by the end of it, I kind of realized I didn't like it. It kind of fixed a lot of it. I'm not a fan of the chief of the police, the lady from CSI or whatever the fuck show she's from. I didn't watch it, so I don't know. But she's very stiff and boring to me, so whenever they're in the office, I don't like it. But when he's out in the field, action-y, you know, sci-fi action-y sort of stuff, then it's a good show. So I'm, still kind of waiting to see how that turns out. I know the ratings aren't so great, so I might not have to make a decision on that show after this season. It might be canceled anyways. But anyways, other than that, I know True Detective came on HBO. That's kind of what everyone is talking about on the internet. And it's the Matthew McConaughey, Woody Harrelson HBO show. And I thought it was awesome. Like, I went into it very hyped. I went into it going, this is going to be fucking awesome. And for the most part, after one episode, it has been. But it's not a fast-paced, action-packed show. It's two detectives trying to figure out what's with this murder. And Matthew McConaughey is the... I thought this is a pretty common genre, right? The detective story, the killing, Twin Peaks, stuff like that. Let's solve this mystery. But Matthew McConaughey's character is kind of batshit crazy, but in a subdued... Like, it's not Matthew McConaughey being crazy like, I'm a crazy guy. It's more of like, I am subtly the craziest and weirdest person you've ever met, but I'll just tell it to you calmly. No, he doesn't even do that, Matthew McConaughey. It's not even the all right, Matthew McConaughey. It's just the world is going to end and I'm going to be the ruler of it in 2013. Or, like it's this weird. He'll say like some crazy shit about like religion or whatever, and it's the interplay between him and Woody Harrelson is great because Woody Harrelson will be like, I don't want to hear you say another weird thing for the next like 5 hours, and then he'll go, see, it's funny because in the next 5 hours, the world will be a horrible pit of it. And he'll say something batshit crazy, and it's like, it's funny to me. Anyways.
I kind of want to see it now.
It's not that crazy. I think
Woody Harrelson's playing the straight man.
It is, I know, it sounds crazy.
I want to kind of see it.
It sounds crazy, but it's so well written. It's not as crazy as I make it sound. He's not like a delusional, crazy guy going, the world's gonna end.
He's not?
He's just a very, he's kind of like you, kid. He's very down on everything. Like he's very much a bummer, and he's always like,
whoa.
No, I didn't mean that as a negative. I mean, the kid is very negative a lot of the time. I gotta try to save myself now from what I just said. But
bully.
No, he just has interesting viewpoints of things on True Detective, and I thought the things he said. Because they kind of make sense. Like, they sound kind of crazy, but they kind of make sense. And now we're passing notes. This is old. This is old school shit, guys. We're passing notes now. We have a camera now.
You won't let us talk over you, so we're under you. So we have to pass notes.
What do you want to say? You want to kill me?
There's a question mark after it.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm a negative person too. I'm a negative person too. You're not alone, man.
Yeah.
And that's why I said some of the things he says... you somewhat believe them. Like, you're somewhat viable.
How many episodes are there?
You're like, this kind of makes sense. It's an anthology series. I don't know how many episodes is this season. I think I heard it's like, I'm guessing it's somewhere between 6 to 10.
Well, how many are they?
I don't know. One episode is on
So
Sunday.
yeah, I brought extra
The second episode is on Sunday.
Oh,
We're recording this on Saturday.
I can throw an hour at this. Is that-
Yeah, at least give it a try. I'd say give it a try. It might not be. It's not for everyone. I know.
I have HBO.
I've talked to some people and they're not into it, so it might just be me because I like weird shit. But
I like how you
It's
watch
worth a try.
girls simply to see
how
weird
batshit crazy it's
Yeah,
gonna be.
you just want to
Yeah.
see weird shit. That's why
That
you
is
watch
why I watch that show. I don't get it out of it, the things that most people get out of that show. I watch it just to see what fucked up shit is going to be on this episode.
Did he just ejaculate on that woman's chest?
That,
Yeah, he did.
that's weird.
That's strange.
Well, I mean, okay, maybe it's not that weird, but it's weird to see that on TV.
That's
Let's put
usually the
that
place it
way.
goes. Never mind.
Speaking from experience, Kit,
Oh, no, not even close.
this went in a weird turn. I want to say there was another show. What was I thinking of? What was a new show? I watched the Don't Trust Andrew Main on A&E
I don't know what that is.
because I listen to NSFW and he comes on every once in a while and he was talking about he's a magician guy and it's basically a reality show in which he goes on the street and fucks with people.
Oh, I think I saw the preview for that.
Yeah.
Looked pretty good.
Like, really?
Well, not literally fuck with.
Oh, good. Thank God. That's
He messes with them. Let's put it that way. All right. He.
like fucks him. Magic and runs away.
Okay, so like.
Whoa.
Well, he'll do stuff like he was taking people's wallets and then moving the ID into the glass of a fire extinguisher thing or whatever, like on the other side of the glass, and break glass and the alarm sounds, and then he'd be like, "There's your ID," and he'd transport it in there or whatever, and then they'd be like, "How am I gonna get that out?" And he'd be like, "I don't know," and they'd walk away. So he would basically fuck with people like
He'd
that.
break glass. Just like there's the thing.
Yeah.
There.
They would. They'd break the glass, the alarm would sound, and then he'd come back and be like, "I didn't think you had it in you." Like he'd just be like messing with people. It's kind of cheesy in parts, kind of overproduced, but in general, I enjoy it. I'm a sucker for magic stuff.
Fair enough.
I just said I listen to NSFW, so obviously I watch Scam School. I'm into all that weird magic shit. But yeah, so watch that. I'm trying to think. I thought there was another show that premiered, but
That one. That one show.
what show?
About the thing, the place. I'm just trying to jumpstart your mind at this point.
What network is it on?
Fox BC.
that cable network.
BC. All right.
You know that guy from the movie, but he took a wrong turn and ended up in the TV.
Did you say took a brown turn?
wrong turn.
Oh, a wrong turn. No, it's not the TV show
Oh,
version
you
of
took
Wrong
a brown turn.
I thought you said brown turd for a second.
Took a brown turn.
I heard brown turd. As well.
Yeah, but I was like, did you say brown turd or did
Took a brown turn. Decided to do TV.
Yeah, I don't know. So, anyways, I've been watching a ton of other stuff too, but it's stuff that's been going on, and I don't feel it needs to be mentioned again. Because I made the top 10 TV shows of the year list recently, and nobody else did, it was kind of weird because it wasn't a typical season of a show. It was only half of this season and half of last season, trying to come up with what the best shows were based on that. So, maybe when the season, in the spring, going into summer, maybe we can all do a little discussion on the shows of the year or
Probably
whatever.
not.
Probably not, but I don't know. We'll probably do an end of Walking Dead or an end
Where did
of
Honey
Game
Boo
of
Boo land on
Thrones.
your list?
I don't watch Honey Boo Boo. I don't watch Duck Dynasty either. So
That's actually a nice
I don't
thing about Game
give
of
a
Thrones
shit.
is that the whole season happens within the year. So
Yeah, I prefer the cable structure in terms of TV. The 13 episodes, get in, get out, and that's it.
we could.
I wish they all did that.
We could do that True Blood thing that we never did.
No, we did, but you've never seen it.
You don't need to see it.
It was terrible.
God no.
And Kit says he wishes Firefly never existed.
You are gonna bleep that out.
I think Josh has mentioned it on the show before.
You're gonna bleep that out. I got too drunk and bad things happened. But you're gonna say Kit said that.
Yeah, we're like 40 minutes into this video, and no one's going to be watching at this
You're
point.
gonna bleep it out.
No one will hear anything I even said in this entire video.
I'm gonna
No one will
look.
get that far.
40-some minutes. I'm gonna click on the 40-some
Look,
minutes.
Brian will get that far, and he's sitting right here, so he probably won't even. Maybe Josh, because he's not
I
here.
feel bad enough. Don't I feel bad enough already that I said those words?
The craziness of what you saying it is what is great to say, though. You can't help but say it, because you said it.
I hated that.
And you were
review.
serious. You also said that Why the Last Man should be a TV series, and it should go on for 12 years.
Well,
So,
that I probably was true. Yeah.
but it's only 60 issues.
But
How do you do 16 issues in 12 years of show?
Each issue is like half. a
Okay,
year.
this isn't that crappy video. Let's not make this video crappy. Yeah, that's pretty much in general for me. That was, other shit happened, but I'm not gonna talk about that. It's not interesting for the viewer.
Dog pooped on his hand.
Maybe next week if we do this again, I'll think if we do a video next week. Maybe next week if we do this, I'll think of whatever that third new show was. I really wish I could remember what it was.
It had the guy.
Still
And then
thinking
the hot
about it.
chick. You know that one chick?
I'm still thinking
With
about
the
it.
sweet rat?
resisting boredom.
I'm still thinking about it, man. Fuck, what was it?
Make it like a bubble when you figure it out. Like, this is what you're thinking of.
Alright, anyways. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If not, let us know in the comments for kids' benefit and well, for all our benefit. But if you enjoyed this, if you want us to do more like this, or maybe not talk for as long,
Tough.
or whatever. So anyways, we want to improve the show as much as possible. So on any of our videos, if there's something you'd like to see us change about the show, let us know.
Any suggestions of things that
Yeah, any suggestions? We
Check
want
out.
to try to make the best show we can. And, maybe we're too close to it. You need to tell us what we're doing wrong. So, be sure to like this video if you did like it. Don't dislike it, though, if you did. That'd be great. Because
Why?
that'll kill our egos. But
Not mine.
yeah, that's true.